Everybody, I want you to put your hands together for my friend, one of my absolute favorites, Carmen Christopher.
What's up, Chicago? Do you guys think there's anything more cringe than trying to have a successful career? It's so humiliating. And as a comedian, you have to post online all the time so everybody can see how hard you're working. It's disgusting. How much do I have to overshare just to afford a lease on a Subaru Crosstrek? And that's a lesbian car, which is fine. It's fine. I'm an ally. One of my really close friends is a lesbian. She invited me to an all-lesbian 4th of July party. So I showed up with a 6-pack of PBR. I slammed it on the table and I yelled, "Y'all want to dress like me? Y'all gonna start drinking like me." And no one talked to me the entire party. But I'm not good with social media. The day Ray Liotta passed away, I really wanted to post my condolences on social media because I love this guy. Goodfellas is my favorite movie. I made all my ex-girlfriends watch this movie on my desktop computer. So I really wanted to share my love, but I didn't post anything because the day before there was a mass shooting. And I didn't post anything to condemn the mass shooting. So I was like, I can't post about Ray Liotta because I didn't post about the mass shooting. But then I was like, well, maybe if I post about the mass shooting, then I could post about Ray Liotta. But then I got worried that everyone was gonna be like, the only reason he's posting about the mass shooting is so that he can post about Ray Liotta. And I was just like, damn, why do we have to lose Ray Liotta the day after the mass shooting? I wish I had more courage to post anything I wanted, like former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. The day Roe v. Wade was overturned, she tweeted, "Make no mistake about it, Chicago is the home of house music." That's a 100% fact. I can show you the tweet. Instead of using her platform as a mayor to stand up for women's rights, she stood up for house music. That's badass. I'm originally from here. I'm originally from Chicago, and I can tell you for a fact, nobody in Chicago gives a fuck about house music. She's just having fun on the internet. When I travel the country now to do comedy and tell people I'm from Chicago, they're always like, "Oh my God, I love people from Chicago. They're so nice." I'm like, who the fuck did you meet? Not my family. Shit. Last time I was home here was Thanksgiving and Christmas to visit my family. I spent $1,200 on flights to hang out with the rudest people in the country. But my family does have one Christmas tradition. We all go around the dinner table and say one nice thing about Mark Wahlberg. The food portions out here are crazy, man. I went to a diner this morning, ordered an omelet. They gave me 6 eggs. When I was a kid, we had a duck in my backyard for some reason, and it laid 8 eggs. My dog found those eggs and ate 3 of them. And we're over here eating 6 eggs? Even a dog knows 3 is enough. You take a dump in Chicago, you're gonna be wiping for a half hour and it's gonna do nothing. You're gonna have shit stains from here up to here. And you better not be wearing a belly button ring, you're gonna have some dookie up in that thing. People from the Midwest are humble, though. You never hear anybody from Indiana brag about the movie Indiana Jones. If this movie was called New Jersey Jones, there'd be a pork roll, a boardwalk, and an illegal water slide named after that thing. I think I grew up humble because, like, truly, like, barely anybody in my family graduated high school. I had to look up to an uncle who was in the union and on disability. And he didn't have to work, but he still got paid. And he spent his days MILF hunting in Home Depot parking lots. People in my family, the way that they like try to connect is just by like fighting and like arguing. Like my stepdad tried arguing with me about immigration. He's like, I'm upset with immigration because my tax dollars are paying for immigrants. I was like, whoa, slow down. My grandparents are from Mexico City. I kind of like immigration. But this argument went in a million different directions. We start arguing about other political things. It's getting heated. We're going back and forth. We're yelling. But I was just like, why are we fighting? Neither one of us voted. If we wanted to make change, we haven't even started. Why don't we just sit back, relax, and enjoy one of those Ben Affleck Dunkin' Donut commercials you love? Stepdads love Ben Affleck Dunkin' Donut commercial. Mine stopped me on the side of the road to show me a 4-minute extended cut on his phone. Do you guys watch that show, The Bachelor? Nice. I can never be on that show because I got a bad back. My back hurts. Ooh. And so much of that show is a big man picking up a woman and carrying her around like a box of LaCroix. And I can't do that because I got a bad back. My back hurts. They're always trying to humiliate the guys on The Bachelorette. The host will yell, "Gentlemen, strip down to a Speedo and do a flash mob in the middle of oncoming traffic. If you survive, we'll give you 2 minutes of one-on-one time with Trish." 2 minutes? I'm not doing that. Then Trish would walk up and she'd say, "Why aren't you playing? I think you're here for the wrong reasons. Don't you love me?" No. I met you 3 days ago and you made out with 8 of my new best friends. Plus, me and my dad didn't start saying I love you until we turned 31. Me and my dad turned 31 on the same day. My dad's Italian, and Italians are dirty dogs. They start having sex at 0! My dad's Italian, and my mom's Mexican, so as you can imagine, my favorite thing to do is come. I know I hit you with that out of nowhere. I apologize. I just want to do a fun joke about how Mexicans and Italians are too horny. Are you guys on the dating apps? Nice. Met my last girlfriend on Hulu Meet. I gotta say, the best part about being in a relationship is just having somebody that you can kiss their shoulder. So you can wipe all the crumbs off your mouth. And condiments. After a long night of cuddling, my girl shows up to work the next day at Orange Julius. She's got so much ketchup on her shoulder, you got guys dipping French fries on her. It's a good joke. I gotta say, the worst thing about being in a relationship is your girlfriend wants to watch the pedophile documentaries. What is this now? Every girl wants to watch the pedophile docs? Let me get this straight. You don't want to have sex with me, but you want to watch these guys fuck kids? I don't like this joke. It's too real, man. My girlfriend did get me to watch Sex and the City with her, and I liked it so much that I'm writing an all-male reboot. It's called Humpin' in the Concrete Jungle. I'll be honest, I only have one scene written so far, and it's a bunch of men at the docks singing No Woman, No Cry. I was like, all right, I'll watch this, but you got to watch The Sopranos. So I got her to watch all The Sopranos with me. And every time Tony cheated on Carmela, I'd pause it, stand up, look her in the eye, and say, I swear I would never do that to you. Now she doesn't trust me. You know, so, she's mostly pretty cool, though. She said if she ever has a panic attack, I could just hit her with the ice bucket challenge. So it's kind of cool. Who's cheating? Come on, who's cheating on the love of their life? No one? Good. Who's in relationships? Great. Which one of you guys is cheating? Statistically, it's got to be someone in here. If Martin Luther King cheated, I know one of you hippies slipped up. We're talking about the greatest civil rights activist made a mistake. That means one of you scumbags fucked up. I'm thinking about wearing sweatpants to my brother's wedding because I know he's been cheating. I'm excited to go, though. I'm excited to go. It'll be nice to see some family. Unfortunately, my grandparents won't be there. I think I'm the only person I know that lost all 4 grandparents on the same day. They were all going to grab for the last applesauce, and they bumped heads and fell back and died. And I feel responsible because I put the applesauce there. I was filming some content. I took a scoop of the applesauce, put it in my favorite grandparents' mouth, and they woke up for a moment, and their last words were, this applesauce is bussin'. I'm at an interesting age, though, where I'm starting to have friends get divorced, and I can't help but be like, ha ha, you wasted a bunch of money. We could have been hanging out this whole time drinking protein shakes at my house. I need new friends, man. Shit. What's up, dude? What's your name? Alex? That's actually my favorite name. What's up, dude? What's your name? Oh, Phil. Yo, I just told this dude, Alex, that he has my favorite name, but he doesn't. I actually fucking hate that name. You're on my side, right? Nice. Yo, Alex. I was just talking to this dude, Phil, and he was talking mad shit about your name. So I'm thinking after the show we teach him a lesson? Okay. All right, everybody, that's an example of how easy it is to tear up the Democratic Party. We got an election coming up, folks. Come on. Gotta be better. I got involved with the Dogecoin craze. This is the Elon Musk-backed cryptocurrency. I bought some of it, then I watched him host SNL, and I immediately sold it because that guy's fucking weird. He's not funny, and he's awkward. Can you imagine bombing so hard that people start changing their investment portfolio? And he says he has Asperger's. I would never make fun of that. But I do feel like we should be able to make fun of a billionaire under any circumstance. Yeah. Shit, for $1 billion? I'll take some Asperger's with some fries. Sorry. Please don't cancel me. I apologize for the immature joke I just made. If you've known me long enough, you know I'm a good guy. I swear. I was just trying to say Elon Musk should not use his disorder as a shield to block himself from criticism because I believe billionaires are doing more harm than good. But I now see the joke is offensive, and I fully regret it. I'm continuing to learn, listen, and read book. But please don't cancel me because I need a career to feed my ego. I hate when people be trying to get me in trouble on the internet. Someone tried coming at me on Twitter for tweeting, "That movie Clueless makes me weirdly hard." It was just a joke. And if you've known me long enough, you know I'm a good guy. I swear. I give every Uber driver 5 stars, even if he almost ends my life. I've never liked any of O.J. Simpson's posts on social media. And I've watched every episode of Succession and thought to myself, wow, I disagree with the behavior of these characters. The reason I was doing some investing is because I want to finally open up a haunted house that allows kicking and spitting. And I'll tell you what, if I ever get rich, I'm not going to be cheap. I'm going to walk into a barbershop and be like, 3 haircuts, figure it out. But I hate how people look at Elon Musk as a hero. I'll tell you who a real hero is, Judge Judy. Yeah, think about how hard it has to be as a woman on the Supreme Court. Shit, sorry. I left my garage door open. Fuck. Now I don't know if it's open or closed. Pressed it too many times. So I live in LA now. Before living in LA, I lived in New York for 7 years. And the biggest difference I've noticed between New York and LA is in New York, the rats are really fat. And in LA, the rats are fucking cut. I saw one of these little guys run by my feet. I was like, damn, this guy's got some nice shoulders. Whew. Nice little back, too. Wow. This guy's definitely on his way to eat some acai bowls. Shit. And as I'm watching it run away, I start thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my God, am I about to start fucking rats out here? You know what I'm talking about? Everybody in LA, they're obsessed with vintage shopping. I like showing up to the vintage shops wearing a suit, rifling through the clothing racks and mumbling out loud to myself, ugh, I would never wear any of this dirty shit. I gotta take a Claritin just to go in the store. I'm having an allergy attack sneezing. They got germs from the 1960s. And it's expensive now, too. They're trying to sell you a $250 tweed coat that someone spit up warm milk on when they found out Jack Ruby capped Lee Harvey Oswald. Sell me that story, then I'll buy the coat, you know? If you're telling me you got the Arkansas Razorback crew neck that Bill Clinton was wearing when he got domed out, I'll buy that. I could use a lucky sweater. And you can't find a good sandwich in LA, and then you do, and you find out all the sandwiches are named after NPR hosts. I miss New York, man. You go to the bodega cat is watching Tom and Jerry porn on its phone. Wearing a New York Yankees flat brim, flip it around, it's a Mets cap. There's just more culture. And all the kids in LA, they want to pretend like they're on that show Euphoria. I'll tell you what, if I was on Euphoria, I'd play a principal, and I'd get arrested for spanking these punks. These kids want to run around, have sex, do drugs? No, here's an idea. Get your ass in detention and eat a vegetable. You're depressed because you haven't had a cup of water in a month. You guys watch this show? So good. What's your favorite part of Euphoria, sir? Wait, let me guess. It's when the kids are fucking. Can you believe this guy? Give me the money back. No, I can't be associated with you. Give me all the money back. Hurry up. Hurry up. No, there's like I can't bend. I got a bad back. Ah. Hurry up. Are you kidding me? It should be 2,000. You count it? Yeah. Yeah, cool. Guess what, dude? I don't even fucking need this shit. I don't even fucking need it. No, you seem pretty cool. Exit, huh? Exit. I can just leave whenever I want. That's pretty cool. You know what else I hate? I hate when people say, my life is like a movie. Let me tell you something. Getting bottle service with your friends is not a movie. Bicycle thief, that's a movie. Sorry, can't help but swag out after my bicycle thief reference. I'm a little bit late to the game, but I recently just watched Hereditary for the first time. And I'm just saying, if I accidentally knocked my little sister's head off, I'm at least gonna try to balance that shit back on her body. That kid left it on the side of the road for the bugs to eat. I'm dragging that body into the bed, plopping it up, balance the head on that shit. Let mom find it in the morning. That's what she gets. I love horror movies, though. My favorite part of a scary movie is when the blood splashes through the TV screen and onto your face. And you're just like, what the hell, man? I just got this couch from Ashley Furniture. My place is a mess. And I'm supposed to host a Friendsgiving tomorrow! Have you guys seen that movie, Megan? Okay. For those of you who haven't, it's just like that movie, Chucky, except the doll is sexy as all hell. You can say stuff like that. No, you can say stuff like that now. The pendulum is swinging the other way, so you can say stuff like that now. You used to not be able to do that joke, but now, I've been doing that joke for 13 years, and you used to not be able to, but now you can. I guess right now would be a good opportunity to get ahead of some allegations that are about to come out. On Monday, 250 women are going to come forward and say that every time they post a group photo on Instagram, I comment, "Ladies' night!" I just want to say that's not true, so like stop making shit up. A joke I no longer do is Drake and Travis Scott wrote that song Sicko Mode after they walked in on me and my cousin going down on each other. I don't do that joke anymore. It's disgusting, it's not funny, and my cousin hates it. So that's a joke I won't do. I don't do that joke anymore. Do you guys mind if I check my IG stories? Just want to see if anyone's tagging me in anything. Okay, shit, I'm getting tagged up in a little bit. Sorry, I get a dopamine kick when I get tagged. Okay, check this out real quick. 300 times 10 times 5 times 4 times 12 equals 720,000. That's how much money I would make if I stole 10 catalytic converters a day. Thinking about switching up careers, man. I'm always grinding. The first thing I do after almost choking on some food is I start eating again. Okay. Trying to read more. I'm one of those guys, when I'm reading a book, if I come across a word I don't know, I don't skip the word, I skip the book. And then burn the book and send a death threat to the author for making me feel estúpido. I feel like the main reason people read is so that they can have a big bookshelf, so that when they have dinner parties, they can show off how smart they look, right? Problem for me is I like to listen to audiobooks, but I want to show off that I'm learning. It's just a bit much if you come over for supper, pop off your shoes, I immediately pull out my phone, open up the Audible app, and show you that I just finished listening to Matthew Perry's autobiography. So I think what they should do is when you get done listening to an audiobook, they should send you the cover art of that book wrapped around a Bible. Bibles are free. Nobody's reading these things. Let's bring the Bible back. Bible needs a rebrand. Throw a Goosebump cover around that thing. I recently tried reading some 19th century Russian literature, and it was really difficult for me to follow because every character's name was Vasily Andreevich. I'm reading this, I'm like, there's like 19 Vasilis in this thing, and I'm not racist, but that name fucking sucks. And now I want Ukraine to win the war. Before I was reading Russian literature, I wanted the Russians. Uh-oh. Sorry again. Joking I want the Russians to win the war is ludicrous. Many brave Ukrainians are fighting for their country, and my heart goes out to everyone who's been negatively affected by the war, including American taxpayers. If you laughed at that, you are disgusting. But it is okay, because I am disgusting too. I'm sorry, but I am who I am because of the environment I grew up in. Hurt people hurt people. Yes, I am bad, but I deserve vindication because growing up I was bullied. My gang member brother would harass me and call me things like gayo. Sorry. As a heterosexual man, it is not okay to use the term gayo. I stand by my LGBTQ plus fans and friends. I assure you, I have not had a homophobic bone in my body since the age of 28. I even celebrated Bi Visibility Month by posting photos of my friends that I thought were bi to my Instagram stories without asking their permission. But let's not forget, I am not the bad guy. Alec Baldwin is the bad guy. Sir, will you reach into your pocket and hand me that note? There is no note, right? That's because while you were sitting there with the art of magic, I transferred it from your pocket to my pocket. And thanks to magic, I wrote his name on this note. Tell everybody what your name is? Alex. Oh, fuck. Shit, I accidentally spelled his name wrong. I accidentally spelled his name Dookie Stain Blaine. I spelled it Dookie Stain Blaine by accident. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Stupid fucking piece of shit. Stupid fuck up. Shit. Oh, shit. Fucking idiot. Stupid piece of shit. Fuck, I spelled his name wrong. I accidentally spelled it Dookie Stain Blaine. His name's Alex. He spelled it wrong. Jesus Christ, I put so many extra letters. Fucking moron. Yo, real talk, I've gotten COVID like 12 times. I've gotten COVID so many times, it's actually made my sense of taste stronger. Oatmeal now tastes like chorizo for me. The only place I really consistently see people wearing masks now is when I go to my doctor's office. Here go an impression of all the fellas in the waiting room at my doctor's office. Yeah, I got the booster, but I did not get the first 2 shots. Ah, shit, something bit my hand. That's my impression of every woman. Am I right, fellas? You be out to eat with your lady and she's getting bit by bugs? It's because women are so sweet. Got out of that one. You ever go to kill a mosquito dead and the blood splatters everywhere? That'd be like eating a burger and a cow busts through your front door and starts ramming you, and you're like, what the hell, dude? I just got this mid-century dining room table from CB2. My place is a mess, and I'm supposed to host a Secret Santa tomorrow! I guess the best thing about being in a frat is definitely just like the friendships. And the worst thing is just like worrying that one of your boys is gonna come in your food. I had a dream last night that I killed somebody, and when I woke up, I didn't even care. I was like, I didn't do that. Why should I care? I gotta get to work. I need money. Have you guys seen the price of groceries now? I can't afford ground beef anymore. I used to get the 80-20 ground beef. Now I gotta get the 50-50. It's 50% ground beef, 50% found beef. Let's go. Got kicked out of Costco last night for screaming, "Let's go! Let's go!" The lines were so long. Let's go! I feel like Costco's for families who have kids who have their kids' friends over all the time. Because you could get a bag of 250 fish sticks. This is pig food. You just throw it in the oven while the kids are rolling in the mud all day. This can't be good for you. You telling me you got 250 pieces of fishes in a bag? This is just junk you feed kids, and kids can eat it and they'll be fine because they're like dogs. They can eat anything. But as an adult, you eat some fish sticks, you go to bed, you wake up, and your shoulder hurts. And you're like, damn, I think I slept wrong. So you're switching out 12, 13 different pillows. You're like, something's going on, man. It's the fish sticks. Fish sticks are bad for your shoulder. I've been trying to work out a lot more these days, though. When I go to the gym, I like to go up to the biggest guy, tap him on the shoulder, and go, "Hey, buddy, artificial intelligence may be able to steal our jobs, but they can't take the results we're about to get in this gym. Let's get it." We give each other a couple kisses on the cheek. It's a Sopranos themed gym. We're greeting with kisses. I don't know what it is, man, but there's just something about being a guy that just hits different. Best part about being a guy is you get to hold the door open for a woman, which is a great tricep and upper back workout. Best part about being a guy is you could drink 12 beers and still drive home safe. Best part about being a guy is you can have a kid and you don't have to take care of it. That literally happens all the time. My dad did it and I turned out fine. I get to do comedy. No. Do you guys remember when stainless steel appliances came out and everyone's parents freaked the fuck out? If you're a millennial, you have no relationship with your father because he was at Sears. There's 8 Harry Potter movies. That's 7 more Harry Potter movies than Little League baseball games my dad came to. It's all good. No worries. I didn't mean to get so vulnerable with you guys. Let's keep the vulnerability going. I want to share a true story with you guys. When I was 19 years, this is real. When I was 19 years old, I was stabbed twice. Once in the foot and once in the thigh. And I don't share this story often because when I do, I'm usually met with blank faces. And I realized it's because people are jealous. They're jealous that I've been stabbed and they have been not stabbed. They're jealous that I survived this pretty cool thing that gives me street cred. They're jealous because they know I could take this story and turn it into an off-Broadway smash hit. Well, the time to be humble is over. The time to shine is now. If Hannah Gatsby could do it, I could do it. How many people in the alt comedy scene do you know that have been shanked? None. Me. I should be winning the Newcomer Award at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Tina Fey got stabbed in the face. They let her be the head writer of SNL for 9 years. I should at least be allowed to host once. Alec Baldwin hosted 18 times and he killed the person. The time to be humble is over. The time to shine is now. I take you to a preview of my one-man show. Flashback to the night of the incident at the party when I was just 19 years old. What is up, ladies? Not much. We're just drinking some appletini vodkas. What's up with you? Not much. Just got done watching that movie, The Butterfly Effect, with Ashton Kutcher. The insanity in that movie ensues from beginning to end. What I didn't realize at this point is there was an altercation going on in the front of the yard between the host of the party and 3 young men walking by. You guys are being loud. Shut the hell up. I wouldn't mess with me. I'm in the Army ROTC and I live here. Why would it mess with us? All 3 of us have mohawks. We just got done dropping acid at the Butthole Surfer concert. Oh, and did I mention we have knives? Slice! They sliced his face and moved to the backyard to do more stabbings. At this point, I was still talking to the ladies, but I noticed a scuffle going on up front. So to look brave, I said, I'm gonna go break this up. As I approached, I was met with a knife to the face. Not knowing what to do, I threw my beer on the guy and brought him to the ground. Ah, shit, my foot! Ah! Oh shit, it's the cops. We gotta get out of here or I'm gonna get arrested for underage drinking again. As I tried to run away, I couldn't put any pressure on my right foot. What was once a white K-Swiss shoe was now a red K-Swiss shoe. And at that point, my girlfriend arrived late to the party. Carm, what happened? Nothing. I swear, I wasn't flirting with anyone. But I did get shanked. Let's go to Craig's house and clean it up. He's cool. He won't care if we get blood everywhere. At Craig's, we ran my foot under the bathwater. I was losing lots of blood, and you could see my bone. I worried. Would I ever be able to do yoga again? Luckily, I couldn't feel shit because I was 3 beers deep. But we had no choice but to call an ambulance. At the hospital, the nurses put me in a flowy dress known as a gown and gave me a spinal tap. Blah. I puked in a bucket underneath my feet, and the doctor started surgery on my foot, and I fell asleep into the night. Until I woke up the next morning. Hello? Hello? Mr. Christopher? I'm Dr. Hernandez. Had you been a half an hour later, we would have had to amputate your foot. Shit. Good to know, Doc. Next time I'll be sure to squeeze in an episode of Seinfeld. We also found a stab wound on your inner thigh near a major artery that could have caused you to bleed out. You're gonna be okay, but you're lucky. Rest up, son. I'm not your son, bitch. And don't tell me what to do. Because if it wasn't for incidents like this, you wouldn't have a job. I'll rest when I'm dead. Get fucked. Last summer was one of the hardest summers of my life. I had to stay off my foot the whole time. And I was an active youth. I liked running, jumping, kicking different stuff. But it wasn't all bad. That year at the 4th of July party, I was pushed around in a wheelchair like an old war hero. Needless to say, I got a lot of attention from the ladies. But till this day, I still don't have full flexibility in my big toe, which makes it hard to perform downward dog. But I learned this is all part of God's bigger plan, so that I could leave you with a heartfelt and warm, touching story about what it's like to walk a day in my bloody K-Swiss. It's a true story that happened in Chicago. Happened to me and my friends. You know, when I come back here and hang out with my friends from back home, it's always pretty memorable. So I thought it would be fun to write a scene about what it's like when I hang out with my friends from back home. And so to do this scene, I'll actually just need 2 volunteers to come up here and read the scene with me. It's pretty simple. You just have to read the lines. Yeah, you want to come up? Yeah, come on. And what's your name? Rachel. Give it up for Rachel. Is anybody else? Yeah, come on up. And what's your name? Isabel? Yeah, come on, help Isabel up, somebody. And while they're coming on up, I'll grab some mics for them. Give it up for Isabel. And give it up for Rachel. Okay, so I'll play Carmen unless you guys are on some Daniel Day-Lewis shit. Okay, and Rachel, I'll have you play O'Brien. And I'll have you play Nico. Does that sound good? Okay. So just read the lines that are highlighted for you. And I take you to the interior of the Chicago basement and scene. Hey, fellas, sorry I'm late.
If it ain't Kris Kringle, 'cause you only come around once a year.
Too cool to stay in touch with your childhood friends?
Maybe Mr. LA was too busy taking selfies with the Hollywood sign.
Doubles.
Duh Bears.
Duh socks.
The Windy City. Sorry, it's been a while, fellas. Life's hectic. It's no easy task juggling being a comedian and a social justice warrior to better help serve my career. I'm really exhausted from voting so much. But I miss you guys. No touching. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I don't know who it is. I never was trying to catch a case.
Say, Carm, have you streamed any good movies on Tubi?
No, I have not.
What about Netflix? Did you watch the Pam Anderson documentary?
I did. She's so hot. I bet when she showers, the water jerks off to her.
Haha, I used to laugh at bro humor too.
Say, Carm, can you get us Shaq's autograph?
Have you tried on any of Shaq's hats?
No, I don't know Shaq.
Thought you were a comedian in LA.
That doesn't mean I know Shaq. There's 4 million people in LA. Not everyone's just hanging out at Nobu.
If you don't know Shaq, what's the point of doing all the gay shit you do?
Maybe we stop calling things gay.
Okay, pussy. I need an old style and a beef with Jardinera ASAP, because my family is driving me nuts, so my wife won't do half-open marriage with me.
What's a half-open marriage?
It's when my wife stays faithful while I try to sleep with waitresses. What up with you, Nico?
Just woke up an hour ago. I was up late doing MDMA and pounding Jaeger bombs at Howl at the Moon. I went out with this divorced mother of 2 from Skokie. She had a back tattoo that said, "The Montel Williams Show." I'm hungover and my stomach is all fucked up. At dinner, I ate a bunch of crab legs. I didn't know you weren't supposed to eat the shell.
You're killing. Don't even. You're doing so. These are like. She's like. Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah. Wait, hold on one second. You're killing. You're doing so good. But try not to laugh during the lines. But you're absolutely destroying.
We had a nightcap at Underground Nightclub. My date spent the night sitting on the lap of Entourage star Jeremy Piven. How was your day, Carmen?
Well, I could really use a mezcal margarita. I spent the day canvassing for Greenpeace, trying to bring attention to the importance of clean air and water. Then I made a self-tape audition for Bridgerton. I probably booked it, which is dope. I always wanted to work in London, But I'm worried that once I'm in Europe, I won't be able to stop myself from traveling to Ukraine to end this shit. Doubles.
Da bears.
Da socks.
The second city.
Damn, Carm, you changed. You used to be a scumbag. Remember in the 4th grade when we smoked cigarette butts off the ground?
I still choose cigarettes over breakfast any day.
What if breakfast was Lou Malnati's deep dish, dipped in beef juice and drenched with tzatziki sauce?
I'd still rather smoke a pack of Marlboro Reds in an empty shed while your mom gives me kisses on the cheek every time I quote The Big Lebowski.
I try not to smoke. If I need to calm my nerves, I practice transcendental meditation.
Sitting silent while breathing is gay.
I beg you, stop saying that.
Shut up, bitch. Hardcore
Chicagoans.
Chicagoans don't take care of their mental health and never show emotions unless it's anger like this. I'll kill you!
Chill out, that wasn't in the script. Doubles.
Da socks.
The Bears.
The home of Al Capone. Damn, guys, it seems like we've totally grown apart. Is there anything we still agree on?
Drinking screwdrivers at 10 a.m. at O'Hare Airport is low-key the best place to get fucked up in the city.
Real Chicagoans have never been to Naperville, Navy Pier, or the Bean.
A good place to throw a birthday party is L&L Tavern, where Jeffrey Dahmer used to hang out after eating humans.
If Caleb Williams brings Chicago a Super Bowl, we're all gonna start painting our fingernails.
I believe in Black Lives Matter, but I can't bring it up to my family parties because too many of my uncles are cops.
That's also not in the script.
It's good to have you back, Carmen, even though you changed.
What do you think it was that changed?
It happened in Chicago when I started doing improv. It was an outlet to release my creativity so that I didn't have to drink all the time. All improv people are good people and have never used their power to date someone younger. Say, do you guys want to do an improv scene and see if we'll improve our lives? Yeah! Okay, sick. So we're going to do a quick little improv scene for you guys. And we can go ahead. You can put the mics down. Put the mics down for a second, and we're going to run out like a little improv team. Maybe we'll run out from there. We'll run out like an improv team, and I'll get a suggestion, and we'll do it. And use the mics for the improv, okay? Cool. So, hey, Tim, maybe you hit some cool music for like cool improv team to run out to. My parents had to borrow over $100K in student loans to send me to college. So when I told them I was quitting my sales job to pursue improv, they asked how much improv pays. I told them $0. They thought I was nuts. But who's nuts now? I'm the best improviser in the world. What's up, guys? We're a Mustang Kangaroo. Fuck! I wish I would have thought of a cooler name like Lollipop Death Sentence. Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. Okay, cool. So we're actually pretty advanced, so we'll take 12 to 13 more suggestions. Just throw them out. Okay, I think I got what we need. Now, I take you to this interior of a Starbucks. I chose Starbucks because it's relatable and literally everybody drinks matcha. Hey, I'll do the usual. Good to see you guys.
Sure. Good to see you too.
Yeah.
What can we grab you? Or-
Oh, the usual. Oh, you guys don't. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I have this like. Ugh. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, but this actually turned out to be one of the best improv sets of all time.
Okay, cool. Can you grab
I can't share too much because I'm actually developing it into a movie with a bunch of executives who dress like the cast of Peaky Blinders. Danielle.
Yep.
Get that for you.
Get it ready now, real fast, because this is a wild day.
Hey, so I wanted to talk to you guys because actually I have 2 roommates that are moving. My success in improv has exceeded everybody's expectations. And I look forward to putting my parents into a nursing home for doubting me.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
and scene. This sucks. If you guys have never seen an improv show, that's about as good as it gets. So, yeah, you guys killed it. That was great. Give it up for Rachel and Isabella. And give it up for Isabella. Because I've been electrocuted so many times, I actually was named the world's best tongue clicker by Bizarro magazine. There was this competition in Reno. During the competition, most people were clicking their tongues like this. But when I click my tongue, it sounds like this. That's the show, folks. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. I love you, Chicago. Thank you so much. I love you guys. This has never happened.